Hi kids, so in this video we are going to solve sums from exercise 12.1 from ML Agarwal based on equation of a straight line. I've already explained the entire concept in the previous video, okay? Now let us see the sums. 1 part 2. Find the slope of a line whose inclination is 30 degree. Now we know that slope represented by m is given by tan theta, where theta is the inclination. So your slope is nothing but tan 30 degree. And tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Done. So the slope is 1 by root 3. Look at 2 part 2. Find the inclination of a line whose slope is root 3. Which means that they want the angle which the line makes with the positive x-axis. Very easy, simple. Slope equals to tan theta, where theta is the inclination. So root 3 equals to tan theta. Now when is the value of tan root 3? At tan 60. So we can write tan 60 degree equals to tan theta, which implies theta equals to 60 degree, which means the inclination of the line is 60 degree. Now look, number 3. Find the equation of a line parallel to x-axis which is at a distance of 2 units above it and 3 units below it. Now just look over here. I'll just draw the axis. This is your y-axis, this is your x-axis. Suppose this is 2 units above the x-axis. They want the equation of a line like this, okay, and 3 units below. Suppose 3 units was over here, so this is minus 3. Okay, now we know equation of a line parallel to x-axis is given in the form of y equals to b, where b is this intercept, So in the first case, you can see y equals to 2 or y minus 2 equals to 0 is your equation. And in the second case, y equals to minus 3 or y plus 3 equals to 0. This is your equation. So a line parallel to x-axis is always denoted by y equals to b. Okay, look over here. Number 4. Find the equation of a straight line parallel to y-axis which is at a distance of 3 units to the right and 2 units to the left. Similar case, if you draw the axis, look over here. 3 units to the right, means suppose this is 3, they want the equation of this line. 2 units to the left, suppose this is minus 2. Now, any line parallel to y-axis is represented by x equals to a, where a is your x-intercept. So in the first case it is 3, so equation will be x equals to 3 or x minus 3 equals to 0. In the second case, x equals to minus 2 or x plus 2 equals to 0. Am I clear? Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 5. Pretty easy. Find the equation of a straight line parallel to y-axis. We know we have just done a sum parallel to y-axis, something like this, passing through minus 3, 5 means something like this, and this is minus 3, no doubt in that. Am I clear or not? So the parallel to y-axis, it will be x equals to a. What is a? A is your minus 3. So x plus 3 equals to 0. That's the equation. Okay. Now look this one. Find the equation of a line whose slope is minus 2 by 7 and y-intercept is 3. Which means m is given as minus 2 by 7 and c, y-intercept is given as 3. Look at the first form. Y equals to mx plus c. Just substitute. So y equals to mx plus c. So it's 7y equals to minus 2x plus 21 or 7y plus 2x equals to 21. This is your equation. Look at number 4, 6 part 4. Find the equation of a line whose inclination is 30 degree and y-intercept 2. Same. With inclination, first find the slope. So slope equals to tan 30. So slope and tan 30 is nothing but 1 by root 3. So you have m and you have c also 2. So same form, y equals to m x plus c. Root 3 taken LCM, so it's x plus, this is 2 root 3. Root 3 goes over there, so root 3y equals to x plus 2 root 3. So that's your equation. Clear? Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at this sum, number 7. Find the slope and y-intercept. They've given the line, part 3, 3x plus 5y plus 7 equals to 0. Now write this equation in the form of y equals to mx plus c, where m is the slope and c is the y-intercept. So this, make y the subject. 5y equals to minus 3x minus 7 we can write, which means y equals to minus 3x by 5 minus 7 by 5, which means clearly the slope, or m in this case, is minus 3 by 5, the coefficient of x, and the y-intercept, look over here, that's minus 7 by 5. Done. Am I clear? Then look part 5. Y minus 3 equals to 0. Now if you look carefully, y minus 3 equals to 0, which means y equals to 3. This is a line parallel to x-axis, isn't it? Okay. Now any line parallel to x-axis, the slope definitely is 0, and y-intercept, no doubt, look carefully, y equals to 3, which means y-intercept is 3. Done. Now look at number 6. X minus 3 equals to 0. So x minus 3 equals to 0, which means x equals to 3. Now this line is parallel to y-axis and definitely passes through, since x equals to 3, so 3 comma 0. Am I clear or not? Now over here, your slope, since it is parallel to y-axis, which is perpendicular to x-axis, which means slope is undefined, because tan 90 is undefined. Okay, and y-intercept, you can say, does not meet the y-axis. Y-intercept is what? The point where the line meets the y-axis, and since this is parallel to y-axis, it will not meet the y-axis only. Am I clear? Now look at sum number 9. Sum number 8 is similar to sum number 7. Okay, number 9 is very interesting. The given figure represents the line. The red one I have marked as y equals to x plus 1, and the green one I have marked as y equals to root 3x minus 1. Write down the angles which the line, these two lines, makes with the positive direction of x-axis. With the slope we can do. Hence determine this theta, the angle between them. Okay, just look carefully. Suppose this is theta 1 and this is theta 2. So our first line, y equals to x plus 1. So over here slope m is 1, the coefficient of x. So we can say tan theta 1 equals to 1, which means tan theta 1 equals to tan 45, which means theta 1 is 45 degree, which means the first line, the red one, makes an angle 45 degree with the positive x-axis. Now see the second line, y equals to root 3x minus 1. Over here clearly m is root 3, so we can say tan theta 2 equals to root 3, or we can say tan theta 2 equals to tan 60 degree, which means theta 2 is 60 degree. Okay, now what they are asking, hence determine, write down the angles we have written. Theta 1 is 45 and theta 2 is 60 degree. Write the positive direction, hence determine theta. Now look carefully. Suppose this triangle is ABC. In this triangle ABC, can I say theta 2 is equal to theta 1 plus theta? Exterior angle equals to sum of opposite interior angle, exterior angle property. So this is 60 degree, this is 45 degree plus theta, which means theta is 15 degree. Done. A very nice sum, okay? Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 10. Find the value of p given that the line y by 2 equals to x minus p passes through minus 4, 4. It simply means this point will satisfy this equation, which means if instead of x we put minus 4, instead of y we put 4, then the left hand side and the right hand side will be same, which means simply instead of y I'll put 4, instead of x I'll put minus 4. Just look over here. So this becomes 2 equals to minus 4 minus p, which means p equals to minus 4 minus 2, that's minus 6. Done. Am I clear? Now let us look at sum number 11. Similar. Given that a comma 2a lies on the line y by 2 equals to 3x minus 6, find the value of a. Now again, since this point lies on this line, it should satisfy, which means instead of y I'll put 2a, instead of x I'll put a, and then simplify it. So this is a equals to 3a minus 6, which means a minus 3a equals to minus 6, which means minus 2a equals to minus 6, or a equals to 3. Done. Now let us look at the next sum. We look at sum number 12. The graph of the equation y equals to mx plus c passes through the point 1, 4 and minus 2, minus 5. Determine the value of m and c, which means this line passes through those 2 points, which means those 2 points will satisfy this line, which means instead of y I can put 4, instead of x I can put 1, and again instead of y I can put minus 5. Just look over here. Instead of x I can put minus 2. Am I clear or not? Now simply subtract the two equation. So we'll get 9 equals to 3m. C cancels out, which means m equals to 3. Now put the value of m in any of the equation. Suppose I take the first equation. So 4 equals to 3 plus c, which means c equals to 1. So your c is 1 and your m is 3. Done. Look at sum number 13. Find the equation of a line passing through the point 2, minus 5 and making an intercept of minus 3 on the y-axis. There are so many ways. What I'll do, see. Making an intercept of minus 3 on the y-axis. So can I say point is 0, minus 3? Now look, you got 2 points. We have 2-point form, isn't it? Look, suppose this is your x1, y1. This is your x2, y2. Okay, then y minus y1 equals to y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, then x minus x1. That's the formula, isn't it? When 2 points are given, by this formula you can find the equation of a straight line. Now just solve it. So y plus 3 equals to minus 5 plus 3 by 2 x. So this becomes y plus 3 equals to minus 2 by 2 x, that's minus 1. So y plus 3 equals to minus 1 into x, which means y plus x plus 3 equals to 0. So that's the equation. Am I clear? There are other ways also you can do. You can take the equation as, suppose y equals to mx plus c. Instead of x and y you can put 2 and minus 5. Instead of c you can put minus 3. Get the value of m, again substitute. Okay, any way you can do. Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 14. Find the equation of a straight line passing through minus 1, 2 and the slope is 2 by 5. Which means a point is given and the slope is given. So point slope form. This is the equation. See, your point is what? Minus 1, 2 and your slope m is 2 by 5. So this is your x1, y1. So what is the equation? Y minus y1 equals to m x minus x1. So just substitute the value. Y minus 2 equals to 2 by 5 x minus or minus 1 is plus 1. 5 goes over there. So 5y minus 10 equals to 2x plus 2, or 5y equals to 2x plus 12. So that's your equation, isn't it? Now let us see number 15. I think 15 is similar. Find the equation of a straight line whose inclination is 60 degree and which passes through the point 0, minus 3. With the help of inclination, can I find slope? Yeah. Slope is what? Tan theta. So slope is tan 60. Tan 60 is how much? Tan 60 is root 3. So you got the slope, you have the point, use the same form. Okay. Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 17. Very easy. The coordinate of 2 point E and F are, so E is what? I'm just writing it 0, 4, and F is what? 3, 7 respectively. Find the gradient of EF. Gradients means the slope. Equation of EF. Number 3 is very important. The coordinate of the point where the line intersects the x-axis. Step by step. Number 1. Gradient or slope. Now suppose this is your x1, y1, x2, y2. So when 2 points are given, we can find the slope. Okay. y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So slope is, look over here, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, which is equal to 7 minus 4 by 3 minus 0, which is 3 by 3, which means the slope is 1. Done. Now 2 points are given. So what will be the equation? Y minus y1 equals to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, x minus x1. When 2 points are given, 2.4, put the value. Y minus y1 is 4. y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. We have already calculated. That's 1. X minus x1, that's 0. So y minus 4 is equal to x. So that's the equation of the line. Now, number 3 is very important. The coordinate of the point where the line intersects the x-axis. Where does this line meets the x-axis? Which means we need to find the x-intercept. To find the point on x-axis where this line meets, put, look over here, x as a and y as 0. Because the point will be a comma 0. I've told any point on x-axis is a comma 0. So let the point be a comma 0, isn't it? Now this point will satisfy this line, which means instead of y I can put 0, instead of x I can put a, or at times you can say x comma 0 also. There's no problem. So a is what? Minus 4. So your point is minus 4 comma 0. Done. So to find x-intercept, put x as a, y as 0. And to find y-intercept, put x as 0 and y as b. Am I clear? Look at the next sum, 18. Find the intercept made by the line 2x minus 3y plus 12 equals to 0 on the coordinate axis, which means they asked x-intercept and they've asked for y-intercept. Very easy. To find x-intercept, the point is what? A comma 0. So instead of x, I'll put a. Instead of y, I'll put 0. Look over here. So 2a plus 12 equals to 0, which means a equals to minus 6, which means the point will be minus 6 comma 0, and your x-intercept is nothing but minus 6. Done. To find y-intercept, your point will be 0 comma b, because it's on the y-axis, So instead of x, I'll put 0. Instead of y, I'll put b. Or you can take 0 comma y, x comma 0, whatever, your wish. So 0 minus 3b plus 12 equals to 0, which is minus 3b equals to minus 12, or b equals to 4, which means the point will be 0 comma 4 and the y-intercept is nothing but 4. Am I clear? Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 19. Find the equation of the line passing through the point P, 5, 1 and Q, 1, minus 1. Hence, show that the point P, Q and R, 11, 4 are collinear. Simple. First, find the equation using these 2 points. Point slope form. No, sorry, 2 point form. This is your x1, y1. This is your x2, y2. So 2-point form is what? See, y minus y1 equals to y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1 bracket x minus x1, isn't it? So y minus 1 equals to minus 2 by minus 4, x minus 5, so 2 1 time to 2 times. So this is 2y minus 2 equals to x minus 5, which means 2y is equal to x minus 3. So this is your equation. Done. Now, so PQ lies on this straight line. This is a straight line, okay? Now, we need to prove that R also lies on this line. Just substitute the value and see that if LHS is equal to RHS or not, whether it's satisfied, whether the point R satisfies this equation or not. Look over here. Your LHS is 2y. So 2. Y is 4. So that's 8. And your RHS is what? X minus 3. So that's 11 minus 3. That's 8. Which means the point 11, 4 satisfies the equation. Which means it lies on that line. Which implies PQR are collinear. Simple. Am I clear? Now, look at number 20. Find the value of A for which the following point A, B, C are collinear. Hence, find the equation of the line. Now, A is given as small a, comma 3. B is given as 2, comma 1. C is given as 5, comma A. And they are collinear. They lie on the same straight line. Which means, if we find the slope using these 2 points, or if you find the slope using these 2 points, the values has to be same, isn't it? Look, slope is what? y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So that's slope will be what? Minus 2 by 2 minus a. Simply over here now you see your slope is what? y2 minus y1, that's a minus 1, x2 minus x1, that's 5 minus 2. So your slope is a minus 1 by 3. Now these two slope are slope of the same line, which means they will be equal. So can I write, look over here, a minus 1 by 3 is equal to minus 2 by 2 minus a. Cross multiply, so this is a minus 1 multiplied by 2 minus a equals to minus 6, which is, if you multiply this 2a minus a square minus 2 plus a equals to minus 6. Take all on that side. So a square, this is minus 3a, and this will be minus 4 equals to 0. This is a quadratic equation. We can solve middle term. A square minus 4a plus a minus 4 equals to 0, which means a minus 4 plus 1, a minus 4 equals to 0, which means a plus 1, a minus 4 equals to 0, which means either a plus 1 is 0, which is a equals to minus 1, and a minus 4 equals to 0, so a equals to 4. So you will get two values of a. So your, look over here carefully, your point A is what? Suppose you take minus 1, minus 1 comma 3, your B is 2 comma 1, your C is 5 comma minus 1. This is one set of answer. Now using any 2 points, we can find the equation of a straight line. This form, okay? So you'll get one answer. One more answer you'll get. When your small a is 4, so your capital A, the point A will be 4 comma 3, your B will be 2 comma 1, and your C will be 5 comma 4. So using again 2 points from here, you can again find the equation of a straight line. So you'll get 2 straight line using this concept. Am I clear? That you do it on your own. Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 22. ABCD is a parallelogram. I'll draw. See, look over here. Your ABCD is a parallelogram. A is x comma y, B is 5 comma 8, C is 4 comma 7, and D is 2 comma minus 4. Find the coordinate of A and the equation of BD. The equation of BD is very easy. I'm not doing it because 2 points are given. You can use 2-point form and get it. Number 1. That's from section formula. We have already done it. Now, the most important part is that in a parallelogram, the diagonal bisect each other at O. Suppose A is the point of intersection. Then O is the midpoint of BD as well as the midpoint of AC. Now look carefully. First take BD. B is 5, 8. D is 2, -4. Suppose this is O and this is X, Y. So we know X equals to X1 plus X2, which is 5 plus 2 by 2, which is 7 by 2. Okay. Midpoint formula. Okay. And Y is what? Y1 plus Y2 by 2. Y1 plus Y2 by 2. That's 4 by 2. That's 2. So your O is nothing but 7 by 2, 2. Now O is the midpoint for AC also, which means A is X, Y. Your C is 4, 7, and your O is 7 by 2, 2. So can I write, look carefully, 7 by 2 is equal to X plus 4 by 2. Midpoint formula. 2 goes away. So X is what? 7 minus 4, that's 3. Similarly, we can say 2 Y. Y plus 7 by 2, isn't it? Midpoint formula. So 2 to the 4 equals to Y plus 7, or Y equals to minus 3, which means the point A will be 3, -3. That the first part. The second part was equation of BD. You can do 2 points are given. Use the 2-point form. This is X1, Y1. This is X2, Y2, and get it. Look at this. Interesting. In a triangle ABC, I'll just draw that triangle. Just look over here. In a triangle ABC, A is 3, 5. Always draw the diagram. It is very helpful. B is 7, 8, and C is 1, -10. Find the equation of the median through A. Now median through A, suppose M. So we know M is the midpoint of BC, isn't it? So first find M. So X will be what? 7 plus 1 by 2. 7 plus 1 by 2. That's 8 by 2. That's 4. Similarly, Y will be 8 plus or minus 10. 8 plus of minus 10 by 2. Midpoint formula. We have done this in section formula. So minus 2 by 2. That's minus 1. So your coordinate of M is 4, 1. Minus 1, sorry. Now, we got coordinate of M as 4, -1. And your A is 3, 5. Find the equation of AM. Very easy. 2 points are given. See, A is what? 3, 5, and your M is 4, -1. Do it on your own. 2 points are given. 2-point form. This is suppose X1, Y1, and this is suppose X2, Y2. So Y minus Y1 equals to Y2 minus Y1 by X2 minus X1, X minus X1, isn't it? So Y minus 5 equals to minus 6 by 1, X minus 3, which means Y minus 5 equals to minus 6x plus 18, which means Y plus 6x equals to 23. So that's the equation. Okay. Now, look at 24. 24, they said, find the equation of a line passing through the point -2, 3 and x-intercept 4 unit. X-intercept 4, which means the point will be 4, 0. Simple. Now you know 2 points. Find the equation. Just now we did it, okay? Solve it on your own, okay? 25 also see. Find the equation of a line whose x-intercept is 6. So point will be 6, 0. It meets the x-axis at 6, 0. And y-intercept is -4. So your other point will be 0, -4. Now 2 points are given. Find the equation. Am I clear? Now look at sum number 27. Very interesting. Find the equation of a line passes through the point 1, 4 and intersecting the line x minus 2y minus 11 equals to 0 on the y-axis, which means this line meets the y-axis at a point, and that points lie on your required line, which means, first of all, find where this line meets the y-axis. Let the point on y-axis be, of course, 0 comma b or 0 comma y, whatever. Now this point should satisfy this line, which means 0 minus 2 into b minus 11 equals to 0, which means minus 2b equals to 11, which means b equals to minus 11 by 2, which means the other point is 0 comma minus 11 by 2, and your first point is 1 comma 4. Now 2 points are given. We know how to find the equation. Just do it, okay? Now look at 28. Find the equation of a straight line containing the point 3 comma 2 and making positive equal intercept on the axis. Very interesting. Look over here. I'll draw the figure. Just look over here. Now this is your line, and they have told making positive equal intercept, which means this x-intercept and y-intercept is same. Suppose I take this point A as suppose a comma 0. This is your A and this length is your A. Then this point B will be 0 comma A again, because the intercept are same, and it contains the point 3 comma 2 also. So 3 comma 2 somewhere over here. Am I clear or not? Now first of all, find the slope. See, slope of AB. Your A is A comma 0 and your B is 0 comma A. Y2 minus Y1, isn't it? By X2 minus X1. So that's A by minus A, that's minus 1. We got the slope. And one of the point is 3 comma 2. So your point is 3 comma 2. So we know point slope form. See, this is your x1, y1. Y minus y1 equals to m x minus x1. So y minus 2 equals to minus x plus 3. So y plus x equals to 5. That's your second equation. That's your equation. Okay. Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 30. A and B are 2 points on the x-axis. A is on the x-axis, B on the y-axis. P 2 comma minus 3 is the midpoint of AB. Find the coordinate of A and B. Midpoint formula we'll use. Slope of AB, very easy. And the equation of AB, one by one. So see, A, this is your point 2 comma minus 3, and B is, now A is on the x-axis, so we can take it as A comma 0. B is on the y-axis, we can take it as 0 comma B. Now midpoint formula, 2 equals to A plus 0 by 2. We know x equals to x1 plus x2 by 2, which means A equals to 4. So the coordinate of A will be 4 comma 0. Done. Then we know minus 3 equals to 0 plus B by 2, which means B equals to minus 6, which means B equals to 0 comma minus 6. Am I clear or not? Now slope. Slope again is y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So that's minus 6, 5 minus 4, that's 3 by 2. Done. This was your x1, y1, x2, y2. Equation of AB. Y minus y1 equals to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, x minus x1 when 2 points are given. So y minus y1, that's 0, equals to y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. That is 3 by 2. We have already calculated. That's 3 by 2. X minus x1, that's 4. So that's 2y equals to 3x minus 12. And that's the equation. Done. Pretty simple. 31. Similar to this, see, M and N are 2 points on the x-axis and y-axis. So M should be A comma 0 and N should be 0 comma B. P divides the line segment. Now there's a point P is 3 comma 2 divides the line segment MN in the ratio 2:3. Find the coordinate of M and N and the slope of MN. Very easy. Look over here. Section formula we have done. Remember, x equals to mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. Utilize this. So x equals to x2, that's 2 into 0, plus n x1, that's 3 into a by n plus n, that's 2 plus 3, that's 5. So that's 5 3 is a 15 equals to thrice of a, which means a equals to 5, which means m is 5 comma 0. Done. Now y is equal to m y2, that's 2 into b, plus n y1, that's 3 times 0 by m plus n, that's 2 plus 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5, so that's b equals to 5, which means your n, coordinate of n will be 0 comma 5. Done. M you got, n you got. They've asked for the slope of mn. Very easy. See, m is 5 comma 0, n is 0 comma 5. Slope is what? y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, that's 5 by minus 5, that's minus 1. Done. This came in 2019. Now let us look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 32. Very interesting. The line through 5 comma 3, the point P, intersect the y-axis at Q. Write down the slope of the line. Look over here. Theta is given. Inclination is 45. So slope will be tan theta, which is tan 45, which is equal to 1. Done. The equation of the line. Now you know the slope. That is m is 1. You know one of the point, that's 5 comma 3. So we'll use point slope form. So point slope form is y minus y1 equals to m x minus x1. This is your x1 y1 and this was your m. So y minus 3 equals to x minus 5, or y minus x plus 2 equals to 0. Done. Number 3. Find the coordinate of P. Now this line meets the y-axis at Q. So can I take Q as 0 comma B? Now that point 0 comma B will satisfy this. So I can write B minus 0 plus 2 equals to 0. Instead of y I put B, instead of x I put 0. So B equals to minus 2. So Q's coordinate will be 0 comma minus 2. Done. Okay. Look at this. Find the equation of the diagonal of a rectangle whose sides are x equals to minus 1, x equals to 2, y equals to minus 2, and y equals to 6. Very interesting. Let us just draw the diagram. Look over here. Always try to draw the diagram. That is so helpful, See, minus 1. This is 1, 2, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. Now, the line x equals to minus 1 is a line parallel to y-axis and passing through minus 1 comma 0. So this is your line, x equals to minus 1, x equals to 2, parallel to y-axis, passing through x equals to 2, okay? Y equals to minus 2 over here, isn't it? And y equals to 6. So y equals to 6, somewhere over, we have not drawn, suppose 3, 4, 5, 6. Suppose. So somewhere over here, look carefully. Am I clear? Okay. So suppose this is A, B, C, D. Your A's coordinate will be 2 comma 6. This is y equals to 6. 2 comma 6. Your B is minus 1 comma 6. Look carefully. Your C is minus 1 comma minus 2, and your D is 2 comma minus 2. So we got the points. A is 2 comma 6, B is minus 1 comma 6, C is minus 1 comma minus 2, and your D is 2 comma minus 2. Now you first find the equation of AC and then BD. Look, 2 points are given. I'm just showing for AC. This is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. Y minus y1 equals 2, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, x minus x1, isn't it? Just substitute the value. So y minus 6 equals to minus 8 by minus 3, x minus 2. So this is 3y minus 18 equals to 8x minus 16, which is 3y equals to 8x plus 2. So that's the equation of AC. Similarly, you find the equation of BD by this formula. Okay. Now look at the next sum now. Now look at the last sum. Find the equation of a straight line passing through the origin, which means the first point is origin and the second point is the point of intersection of the line 5x plus 7y equals to 3 and 2x minus 3y equals to 7. Very easy. Solve these two equations. You'll get the point of intersection. That will be your Q. Then we have 2 points. Look over here. This is my first equation. This is my second equation. I'll multiply this by suppose 3 and this by 7. I'll eliminate y. So this is 15x plus 21y equals to 9 and 14x minus 21y equals to 49. Just look over here. This cancels out. So 29x equals to 58, which means x equals to 2. Substitute the value of x anywhere. So 2 times, I'm substituting over here. 2 times 2 minus 3y equals to 7, which is minus 3y equals to 7 minus 4, that's 3. Y equals to minus 1, which means the point of intersection is 2 comma minus 1, which means this is 2 comma minus 1. Now you got 2 point. Use the formula. This is suppose x1, y1, this is x2, y2. Y minus y1 equals to y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, bracket x minus x1, isn't it? So y equals to minus 1 by 2 x. This is 2y equals to minus x, or 2y plus x equals to 0. So that's the equation. Am I clear? Keep it till here in this video. In the next video, we'll see the second part of it, which was when the lines are parallel and perpendicular. Okay? Till then, take care.